No, the Greeks did not believe that butterflies were the souls of the dead. However, the crazy thing is that there is a goddess of the soul. Most people know that is Psyche, which is gay. And if you take her name, Psyche, take away the capitalization of that P, in the Greek, one of the translations you will find for that word is butterfly or moth. It's part of why you will often see in art, Psyche is depicted as having butterfly wings. In addition, especially if we're looking, say, at Homeric poetry specifically, so the Odyssey, the Iliad, people often, die, or let's say the soul departs the body while the person's sort of in the process of swooning, if you will. So you have the soul leaving the body almost in a kind of rebirth type state, except again, the Greeks didn't really believe in reincarnation and rebirth in that way. But it's that the soul is then untethered from the body in the same way that the butterfly escapes the cocoon. The ghost escapes the mortal shell, if you will. But again, it is then also untethered in the same way the butterfly, flits and floats about and is free to move about in the air. So there is definitely a poetic connection there. Obviously, go to the ancient Greek, you can look at the word and you will see the translation. However, that did not then translate into the Greeks seeing butterflies and going, it's a dead person's soul. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be? Oh my God, no thanks. But I can kind of see how the confusion might have wound its way there. So important to remember that yes, the word Psyche could translate as butterfly or moth, and they certainly saw poetic similarities between the soul leaving the body and the idea of the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. But they did not then literally look at butterflies and go, that's a soul of the dead. Because souls went down to the underworld. They did not linger really about on the earth. If they did, it was for a very short while before Hermes skedaddled on over to escort them down to the underworld.